Hello. Testing 1 2. 1 2 testing. One two one two. 1 2 1 2. Hang on here. 1 2 1 2. How's the music? Along with the voice. We have some things to go over, but first, I think I am going to grab some coffee. I'll be right back.
Alright, we're back. I have brain freeze. Lord have mercy. Hopefully everyone's had a good weekend so far. I certainly have. Had Erica Eth come over, and we had a wonderful time. And so I'm in a jolly good mood. She's gone now. And it's always nice coming back to the markets once you're feeling refreshed. Now, there's a couple things, because it's been a few days since our past video. On the market, that is. Now, we mentioned this gold post and how it is bullish. I don't know if you were there for this. I don't remember if it was on the stream that I maybe deleted or videos, but we mentioned this a couple times. When we see these two wild hairs and makes that gold post, it always comes up, and typically it kind of like comes up just to the top. But this time it shot up pretty darn good. So if you were long after that video, congratulations. If you followed the very last analysis position that we entered, that was free for everyone, we shorted 4K all the way up to, I had shorts up to 4,100, couple sprinkled in through, which that was money. That was on the money. I then exited and took profits in this area, and now we are long, and I'm not looking to hold this long for a very long time. We're coming into Sunday, and Sundays tend to have these little pumps, as we know. My exits are right at 4K, and in the surrounding area. We have a couple options here. I know sentiment overall, people are actually rather bullish, but man, I hate it when these girls give me the small straw. God, it pisses me off. So I want to show the long shot pattern. We are potentially forming a Wu-Tang pattern, which we have seen before if you have been around this channel. And this is kind of best case scenario. So it is a long shot. It's a long shot, but I'm putting it out there. And that is, if we see a drop down, even to 3350, but if we see a drop down to 3100 or 3200, I am going to long the farm and long it hard, because this Wu-Tang pattern, there's a little head and shoulders that's in between, and then it's got like two crab claws outside of it, and it would be perfect. It's setting up to be perfect on a 4-hour chart and the daily. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but this is an option that could happen. If there is a mega dump, I will be mega longing to catch this mega pump. So that would be fun if that would happen, wouldn't it? I just don't believe that we can just break out of here. I mean, I go back and forth. I really can't say. It changes every single day. And so prophecies and whatnot aside, we're just playing the charts day by day. minute by minute, candle by candle, ching chong indicator by ching chong indicator. Now, I will be releasing the ching chong indicator. I believe tomorrow is the day, or later on today. I'm waiting on something for that to happen. I am keeping my eye on Cardano because it has been leading the market. Right now, Cardano is bullish and the other coins are not really, but it's crazy because it's been leading the market by hours, sometimes minutes, but yeah, so we're keeping an eye on this. Now, potentially, this is an Elliott wave formation. Something like that. Could be, could not be. We're also tightening up here. So, I mean, I could see absolutely today, sometime this Sunday, or obviously, or whatever today, having a breakout this way, which would then confirm the long to the Bitcoin 4K, at which time I would exit and then prepare for a dump. But we have executed a couple good trades. Action hasn't been, you know, that frequent. Make sure that you take a snapshot and add this pattern to your repertoire. It is in mine. We've seen it a million times. A million times. The two crazy sticks, almost like a double bottom. It's like a double bottom, but people don't really register it because it's weak with these little thin pulls. And there is always a movement to the upside afterwards. Not always this extreme, but nonetheless. And there was another example of it on a different time frame earlier. Let's see if we can find it. I'm not really seeing what I'm looking for. I feel like it's it could be on ETH. Yes, there's hope for a little bit of upwards movement here, but I don't see it lasting too long. But hell, I could be wrong here. It's price is going down right now. And we could just be seeing another step down. There's a chance I probably should have stated my shorts macro for macro shorts. On both of my accounts, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we'll see, but I think, I don't know, 4K just, just don't think we're ready yet. But I would love to see this dump come down and then have the Wu-Tang spring back action. If it does come down, there's going to be so many buys and longs, and it would just rocket it right up. As far as leverage, I have not been using cross in these past, maybe the past week, sticking to the standard 15. The standard 15x, 10x. Thank you, Leroy. Yeah, some people are, you know, still in the shorts. More power to them. It's probably the right thing to do. But we'll see. I still think we can just come back up at least close. I think we can come back up at least close to it before we dance around, come back down. Now this actually lines up perfectly with our emoji doji dance. Here is the emoji doji. Again, we see it dance. Not surprised to see it dance. So I still think we got room to come back up to 4,000. There's nothing I can do about the stream being laggy. Nothing I can do about it, so. Man, that shit is good. Oh my god, you guys. I know it's showing my stream is being shitty. I need to call my internet service provider. Can you guys hear me okay now? Because I got something to say. So, me and Erica Eth turned on the Michael Jackson documentary, and wow, had to turn it off. So disgusting. And it's been going around on social media and stuff, so I thought I'd throw my 2 cents in. But man, when I have children, I will tell them that they can be anything they want to be, but you are not going to Hollywood or fucking be a movie star. That's the only thing. And we all wanted to, you know, when everyone's young, they all want to be a star. But thank God I never went down to the Hollywood route, so I'd have to be around those sick people. So do yourself a favor and don't watch it. It's disgusting. Oh, you can go ahead. It's just, you'll know when everyone decides to turn it off, you know what I mean? Because it kind of just hits, it goes into a grotesque detail, and I almost cried. In fact, I called my mother afterwards. And so turned it off, and then later on, we ended up turning it back on to try to finish it, and we did. We finished. There's actually 2 parts, and so at first I couldn't do it. Erica fell asleep, so I was watching it by myself, and so I just couldn't do it. And then when she woke up, we tried it again, and yeah, man, that shit was messed up. We'll see how Bitcoin reacts off of the 39.50 area. I think that's pretty much all I had to say. Picked another UFC winner. We picked Jorge Masvidal. It was plus 200. Cashed that bitch in. So shout out to the betting group. We actually lost. We went 0-2. Not yesterday, but the day before. And then we won the UFC bet. So I imagine we'll have more today. My guy will call me today. Weird. We're seeing some weird coins. Dono, EOS, Litecoin, Ripple going slightly up. Bitcoin, Ethereum taking a slight tiny plunge just for the immediate short term. And I haven't slept. I actually literally slept all damn day. I woke up like 10:30 in the morning. And then went back to bed at 1 just to lay down. And then I woke up and it was nighttime to know what the hell's going on. I'm like getting like the past 2 days mixed. I don't even know. My timeline's fucked up. But I'm here and now. And I just can't wait until we have a nice, solid, clean window channel where we just long, short, and just slice the hell out of it. This volume's weird. Look at this one, just that one big flick off candle. It's flicking us off. Those flick offs are prevalent. But yeah, once we had this pump, I can see us potentially coming back up a little, maybe one more time. Maybe floating in the area or just floating in this area for a little bit, but I don't feel that we'll really go much higher than this. This looks like a perfect, like it could form a perfect V formation. But yeah. So I guess the special's over. I feel like I want to do another 5-day open trades for everyone, just because we didn't really we did the free stuff during the most least volatile market in 4 months. I want to pump the public with a killer window where we're just slicing trades like we have earlier. And I also noticed that by lowering the entry cost, we've sort of lowered the quality of person that we've let into the whale group, and it shows. There's people that have been flopping and groping. There's been people we've had to warn, arguments and shit, and that's not what we want. That's not what my group is supposed to be about. I need people to mind their P's, calm down, read the rules. There's people that haven't read the rules. Oh. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just on Bitmex, it's split half and half. Half the coins are slightly floating up. The other half are not. Let's take a look, see at what the signals. Here we go. This is what we first projected, which pretty much, you know, came true. Nonetheless, we broke down more, which is fine. We shorted up here. Wanted to add this possibility of the Wu-Tang formation. This was the most bullish scenario. I said this is the most bullish scenario I can see happen. We form a V before we kind of stop. Some decent profit logs. Good job off of those shorts. I'm not saying I'm going to do the week right now, but when the time is, when there's a good time where I can have a lot of high confident trades, and because boy, people really, you know, I deleted the Digitex video just because I don't feel like having a war with betas and nerds that never stop and they have nothing better to do, and I don't like seeing notifications constantly coming up of people saying shit. It just ain't worth it. And knowing me, I'm a counter puncher. I defend, you know, myself for the most part, but so it's like, fuck it. Everyone do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I have important shit to do. I know it was a great video. It was a good video. The fact that I mean, they basically said they sold 1 million tokens at 5 cents, which is $50,000. There's 9 people there. Just things aren't as big as people think. They don't have the money that people think. I've entered trades for $1, $2, $3, $4 million just myself. And I don't think they got the money to fucking support a real trading market. But best case scenario, most people aren't actually going to trade. They're just going to token speculate. Hopefully everyone makes a shit ton of money. Before any shit hits the fan. But yeah, it just ain't worth it. Just ain't worth it. I'm too old for that shit. But who knows? I could be wrong. I wanted to short Bitcoin Cash, but I didn't. Yeah, I think we can see 4K again or close. Yeah, I'd love to see a nice dump down to 3,200, 3,150 one last time. Just one last time, please. For those of you just joining us, the Wu-Tang pattern. We've seen it before. We will see it again. And yes, it is a bit of a long shot, I know. But if we see that drop, and it's easy to say right now, it's easy to say you'll long it down here if it comes down here right now, but when it actually happens, it's a different story. But we'd have to take the leap because it would bounce back so damn hard. And we would just make a shit ton of money right here. Gosh, I hope it happens. Should we play some blackjack? We shorted 4,000. It was like 4,004 or 4,007. Was the Bitcoin short. We had shorts from 4,000 up to 4,100. And it was the last, technically I'd set it on like Saturday, because this ended Friday technically, but I was like, let me squeeze one more in there. I believe there might be another chance for it to come back to 4,000 for us to be able to enter again. What's going on with CoinFrame here? What's CoinFrame? Yeah, the dogs are barking on the long. It's 40, you know, slightly under 48% long. And what we do know is the dogs have been barking for quite some time within the 2 to 3% range. Makes perfect sense. When it gets down to those levels, you know, it's very good possibility that there will be a shift in the market. I really want to film Erica ETH for you guys. Preferably in some lingerie, cooking something for me. That would be awesome. That would really piss off the haters. Yep. Yeah, this is can be an ugly space, you know, when you stick your neck out there and Even when you try to do good, whether it's trading or whatever, golly, people can be ugly. You live, you learn. You're gonna make money and lose money your whole life. So you just do your best to learn from the experience so you don't repeat it. Have I seen the 20 weekly EMA versus the 200 weekly EMA? Let's take a look. Probably don't want to do it with XBT. We'll do it off Coinbase. Alrighty. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, it's good dragon line. Yep. Yeah, if we could see it come back down. Unmas. Along the farm. Yeah, I can see, change these colors. Certainly looks like it's starting to turn, like she can start to turn. Ooh, Cardano just took a dump. Ooh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. It's the 15. We'll see. We'll see how bad it dumps. Now we'll see if we have a little bit of an adverse reaction since the dono. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing I can do. Maybe I need to reset my internet or something. In fact, let me see if I can fix my internet.